Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the exciting, innovative, and amazing Propagandacast with me, your host Imperial Dane, the one and only Master Propaganda Heroes, like Defender of the Fatherland, off here to a 2v2, yes, 2v2 here on day 101, which is the map of the name of the map. Jesus Christ, that was... Sometimes I talk too fast, my brain basically messes things up. But anyways, in the northwest we have the German army here. The 4th Fallschirmjäger Division supported by elements of the 15th Panzergrenadier Division here with Evalance and Puliputia. In the east we have Asuka and Caumoh fighting here for the Allied force, a full-on British force here with the 1st Armoured Division, tasked with assailing these German held lines here, possibly close to Monte Cassino. Of course, the Fallschirmjägers did put up quite a fight. So Fallschirmjäger here out of them, dropping straight on the victory point up north, sandbags, barbed wire, have at it. As always, big hearty thanks to my patrons, supporters for the continued generous and absolutely wonderful support of the Propagandacast. Keeps making all these videos possible. A big thanks to those who keep commenting and liking on them. Helps out immensely as well with the YouTube algorithm, which always like to bury me head down. So, double dingoes out of the British, of course. That is one for each. Though, of course, we might see even more dingoes out of the British, since again, in one player going for double dingoes is also fairly popular here. But there you go, Panzergrenadier sailed here, double dingoes racing forwards here, crossing the stream. Panzergrenadier is nearby, and of course right now, Evalance is in no position to support here Puliputia. So we'll obviously have the Panzergrenadier routed here, DAK Panzergrenadiers moving up. Of course, one bit of note that they have announced that with the upcoming patch at the end of June, that we will be getting new icons for the DAK Panzergrenadiers. They've also announced that they're going to stop supporting the console version with new content. Likely because that was something Sega forced them to put out in the first place. Now, of course, the Sega's out of the game. They just don't have the resources to support the console version, while at the same time trying to, make the PC version go. So, very unfortunate, of course, there for the console buyers. Tragic, even, but, that's the wonders of modern game development when major publishers are involved. Anyways, Mendy 420 for Evalance. Panzer pushing in here after that Dingo. Sabers moving up here, Sabers flanking from the north here. We do get here Evalance now moving to support Puliputia, of course, swiftly realizing what's going on in the south. Thumbs up to Evalance, good teamwork. Sabers will keep pushing forwards. German Panzers are overwhelmed here by the sheer numbers of the British forces. And we get Evalance with a 2nd Fallschirmjäger squad here, delivering more men here with the 4th Fallschirmjäger Division. South City Sabers busy. A lot of back and forth here. We've got mortars there for Asuka. We'll of course have to see what he commits to. And there you go, Panzerjägers out here for Puliputia. Obviously responds here to the dingoes, want to put them down. Of course, that is also why some players actually can, the British actually go heavy on the dingoes. They kind of try to force a light vehicle response, and then if they go armor, they can then withdraw the double dingoes. Of course, in this case, Asuka doesn't have heavy armored, so being able to just quickly withdraw the dingoes is not an option here. Maybe Caumoh, no, has in fact gone straight for the Aussies with Australian defense, so in that sense, that's probably a good giveaway. They're not going to go for double dingoes because, again, if you go for, individually the double dingoes, you do want to be able to withdraw them fast. In a sense, after forcing a response to them, you then withdraw them, leaving that with response out to, dry, and then you push hard in infantry. So, neither player is capable of that here. I mean, they could still do it, but it would be a lot less ideal. Panzergrenadier company of Evalance, double Fallschirmjäger here. Mortify their German position around the center. We can see that already Evalance forces scattering there like rats. German rats, but rats nonetheless. Up north here, Sabers forwards here. We do have the Fallschirmjäger squad number 1 here up here hiding out. Bunkers up there for Evalance. Likely a medic bunker here is my guess here. Part because if you're going to go for Luftwaffe, you're going to be having a lot of casualties at some point. The others having access to a medic bunker to help keep those reinforcements down, costs down, is a very good idea. Well, of course, obviously, could also be a machine gun bunker, but my instincts are medic bunker there. Panzers the sappers, Panzergrenadier moving up. Recce sections advancing here up north. A dingo forcing out the Fallschirmjäger. Could have spent time here actually laying down mines instead, considering there's a bit of munitions float there, even though there's a medic bunker planned. Got the A strafing around here. Not so common nowadays because it's fairly easily dodged, so it tends to be just, overlooked in favor of the reconnaissance run, which, you can't dodge. Because it's not really meant to hit anything specific. So there you go. Yes, medic bunker here for Evalance.
Enemy forces have taken our territory.
Very much what was expected. Up north here, Sabers moving in. Further up north here, bit of a standoff. And in the south, we got the Dingo hitting the Kettenkrad.
Grasp of a fuel point.
Racing in here, we could see here Evalance Kettenkrad turning into scrap metal, but no, it does escape. Close call support elements rather for the Panzergrenadier Company. Guessing Nebelwerfers, but could also be planning Stugs. Unlikely, but good. Guessing no Panzergrenadiers because the way Evalance, of course, is going for the, battle group, it very much looks like a relatively fast Fallschirmjäger push. Need to withdraw these Fallschirmpioneer here. Medic bunker there. In this case, actually a bit close to the front lines. Of course, becomes an easy target for the British mortar crews. Will take a bit of a while to deal with. Oh. And there you go. Leichtes Infanteriegeschütz out there for Puliputia. Oh, to Puliputia. And over here to Caumoh. Actually noting here we are getting air and sea out there, Asuka. So armored support here for Puliputia. The new immediate choices there. Vickers here for Caumoh. As Asuka, they're getting ready for push up center, north side. Commanders dropping straight on the northern victory point here, so certainly a bit of airborne troops on both sides. Anyways, calling an artillery here, definitely want that medic bunker down. Of course, this highlights risk. You have to be a bit smart with your medic bunker placement there. Obviously want it close, but at the same time, you also want a position where your opponent can't easily just spot it and begin hammering it with artillery. So some could have maybe positioned just a bit further back, for example, behind these trees. Would have made it, for example, much harder for the enemy to spot this medic bunker. So, quick bit of advice there.
The enemy has taken a victory point.
Sappers to the Fallschirmpioneer, who of course lay down some pretty accurate fire there. Sappers dropping dead. Heavy fire there from the British mortar still. We got regular fire there. Medic bunker somehow still standing. And we got double Leichtes Infanteriegeschütz out of Puliputia. That's a lot of artillery here for at least one side of the Germans. We got the Bishop for Caumoh. So already here we're definitely seeing, like, a move towards artillery here on both sides. Well, except for Evalance. But so far not really showing much. Though, of course, has tacked for the Panzergrenadier support elements. So Nebelwerfers are definitely very possible. But, good surprise there. We actually do get a strafing on here. Ripping into the Allied forces, 250 after rushing in. Land guns there, laying down it as well. And there you go, big flank here by Evalance, Fallschirmpioneer, Fallschirmjägers here. And we got here Caumoh's forces in an absolutely disastrous state here. Big flank there by Evalance, supported by the 250 after. We could see several wipes here, but fortune smiles upon Caumoh there. And he actually suffers no major wipes. I think one maybe, but, could have suffered much more harshly. That was exceedingly lucky there for Caumoh. That could have gone so much worse. There you go, Bishop added here. Basically 25-pounder gun mounted on the Valentine tank chassis. It was not that great as the gun couldn't be angled that high. So what a lot of time they'd actually do is just try and dig like in a small ramp for it to like that way get a bit more angle on. But ultimately it would be replaced by the Sexton when the Americans refused to make a version of the Priest with the 25-pounder gun because that is what they preferred. And so they just went, well, sod it, we'll make our own. Medic bunker, though, still standing. Got to hold the line. We got the defensive tactics for Caumoh, and we do get the Nebelwerfer here for Evalance. Sapper section moving the north side being increasingly gobbled up here, British forces. We got those commandos hiding out there with their silent Sten guns there, the Mark IIS. Dingo still operating course here for the British. Bishop moving forwards. Looks like we're going to be seeing a big push in the south. 250 half for the Panzerjägers sneaking about. Sandbags being wide off there. Dingo going at it in the south side. Really looking to like go for deep flank. I think what we might be seeing out of Puliputia is actually an attempt to like, catch the Bishop with and knock it out. Yeah, I think that's just how we're going to see it. That's actually pretty rare to see, but 2 thumbs up there. Note, again, you might be wondering what is going on here. Well, basically, if he moves up here, he's going to give it away to his opponent who's actually moving up this. Of course, he does this to make absolutely sure that his opponent has next to no chances to actually detect the Panzerjägers in the 250 after so late there. So, thumbs up to Puliputia. That was a beautiful infiltration flank here. And there you go. Bishop there's about to get knocked out. Panzerjägers keep at it here. Good chance of getting knocked out. And 2 good other troops moving in, but it's not going to be enough here to save the Bishop. And there you go, Bishop down. That is a good infiltration push there by Puliputia. That was brilliant. LG-40's out here for Evalance. Don't see that one too often. See not in 2v2 games. Strange pushing forwards. Panzer's in heavy trouble. Fallschirmjäger sneak about. Then we got the commanders with the Vickers light machine gun there as well. Heavy fire that keeps raining down here on the Vickers. North side continues to be more or less forgotten by the Germans at this point. And we got more units airdropping in. Here could be another LG-40. Could be Fallschirmjägers. We'll have to see, of course. Nebelwerfs, they're hanging back a bit further away there. Grenades being chucked. Satchel charges are being thrown. Dingoes are exploding. I do think the Germans at least, you know, start dispatching more forces north, of course, with the commanders hunting out. It's not going to be super easy. And there you go. In fact, we do get a second Fallschirmjäger spotted out of the 4th Fallschirmjäger Division. And there you go. Fallschirmjäger spotted by the commandos, at least at a good distance here. Which does get away there. Commandos hiding out there. Of course, I have to see if some people have done that. Could maybe up the cannon crack to try and spot them. Section grab the center victory point here. And we got here the Panzerarmee Commando for Puliputia over to Evalance and over to Asuka. Just going for the Matilda, so it's already tagged up. And meanwhile, Caumoh going for anti-tank guns. Back at the German base. We're not seeing much out of Evalance, but again, Panzerarmee Commando here could mean either fast on reserves or fast, you know, Panzer IIIs, relatively fast anyways. Nearby for their trying to silence British mortars. We got the Matilda 2, they're sailing through the sandy, grassy landscape. Commanders there, out in the open, Fallschirmjäger creeping up there with the FT-42s, and there, laying the fire. Class height advantage there, at least gives them a bit extra edge against the commandos. Grenades as well there. Oh! Yeah, Asuka there, of course, there's only one way to go, and that is back towards the base before the Germans completely annihilate them. Commanders may support the Matilda 2 here. Flank here is definitely a bit of a weak spot here. We do get the LG-40, but they are notoriously weak against heavy armor. Versus medium, light, solid, but against something like a Matilda, the LG-40 really falls off, which is a particular why I don't see them, at least in my experience, much in 2v2s, because you're more likely to get Matildas faster here than in 1v1s, so at least you have more of a window there. So the LG-40 here, definitely a bit of a questionable choice there by Evalance because of that. Like, again, 1v1, I can definitely understand it more, but 2v2, yeah. All the way, though, other bishop, you can see this time, a bit more caution here from Caumoh there. Clearly concerned about, you know, those infiltration flanks here. Of course, this time on foot, because, you know, the vehicle's gone. Now, the Panzer Gun officer quarters here for Evalance. LG-40 keeps at it. Ooh, we got a Flak 36 here out of Puliputia. 2 thumbs up. We got armored vehicle training there for Asuka. So things are definitely only getting more heated up here. We got anti-tanks out, more numbers flying out here. The Matilda 2. Nebelwerf fire there, raking the British positions. Dingoes and mortars there getting hammered. And we got that Flak 36 on the move there. The Flieger Abwehrkanone 36 in the south. Another attempt to cross through here. German forces are finally doing something about the north-south side. Sabbath's finally doing something about that. Yeah, most of the time, a lot of the fighting on day 1 tends to be heavily focused on the center. Dingo down. I repeat, dingo down. But we got the commanders here with their Lee Enfields and calls there because we got the Flak 36 supporting all of this as well.
Proximity alarm near our victory point.
So they're being seized by the Fallschirmjäger. Up north here, commanders counterattacking, catching the Fallschirmjägers in a bad spot, and we see there Evalance really has only one choice, which is to withdraw the Fallschirmjägers before the Green Devils become the Dead Devils. And yes, the Green Devils was very much the nickname the Fallschirmjägers earned from the Western Allied troops. I don't know what the Surge called them, but it was probably something very impolite and something that YouTube would immediately demonetize my video for.
New Tiger tanks will
Which is how you know it's like the Soviet. So, a Panzer Company here for Evalance. Medic bunker somehow still standing, despite British best attempts. Double bishops here moving about again for Caumoh. Still not tech. Obviously having some artillery pieces about there is good, but it becomes more risky if he forces his team to have to do all the tank work there. South side here, Sabbath's moving up. Sabbath's flanking in for the south here. Up north here, commandos at the ready. And there go more telephone around here. Of course, need to be careful not to put too many high priority targets within the same area, because that makes it much easier for enemy artillery to just engage it. South side here, troops thinking about what appears to be mines here out of Caumoh. Clearly anticipating some kind of like major rush through the center. North commanders continue to advance through the mostly empty streets, but so are the Fallschirmjägers. There we go. Should be waiting for the Fallschirmjägers unless Evalance here makes a pretty big mistake. Over to Puliputia though, and to Caumoh. Occupying the building here, definitely going to be much harder for the command to move through freely, but they're at least engaging one of the Fallschirmjäger squads quite well. Brilliant's being chucked. Oh, nice prediction here. Basically, oh, and he actually ends up winning that. Yeah, that could have been handled a bit better, I think, there by Evalance, but yeah, commanders in close quarters, in particular with the training, are absolute monsters. I'm sure the Fallschirmjägers will have won that, but oh well. Strength the economy out there for Caumoh as well. Got those base ships creeping closer. There go German position here by the center, immediately coming up. Oh, massive target practice here for British gunners. Niebler firing in, Flak 36 moving up. German forces splitting up a bit here. 321 versus 380. Puliputia not really doing too much with the battle group so far. Hesitant there. And we actually got a rare side of the Panzerbuchse. Granatenbuchse there, I mean, on the Falchion Panzer. This is a grenade launcher. In the end, while they did have a sort of like, modified anti-tank rifle as a grenade launcher, in the end, they primarily just preferred still using just, the grenade launcher mounted on the rifle instead in the Schießbecker. Fun fact. Probably because in the end it was just easier.
Luftwaffe forces are available to harass the target area.
Just allow them to, like, wield the rifle as well easily. Got the bishops there hammering away. Really trying to silence that Flak 36. So again, good response here by Puliputia to withdraw it quick before the bishops really land any hits. And we also got a big... Oh, that's still Caumoh's bishop. It's just been scorched. For some reason, my mind briefly thought that was a Night Fighter version. I was like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Panzer IV there out for Evalance. Yeah, for Puliputia, there's definitely starting to look like a Tiger tank is being lined up. And we got here second Matilda out of Asuka. They also got there the infantry training on the way for Caumoh's forces. Big 2 points was Allied forces still having lead over the Germans. Part of it, I think, is definitely the Germans focusing hard on the center, whereas the Allies, I think, are a bit more flexible. They are more willing to look to the rest of the map rather than just the center. Almost got the Australian section there, but one man narrowly survives the horrific encounter with a lot of German guns. North here, Panzer IV, Fallschirmjägers, Fallschirmpionier, all trying to catch those commandos hiding by the stairs. South side there, Saber sneaking up. We got 292 versus 376. Until they're apparently a bit indecisive. And here by the center again, it's a bit of a standstill for now. Neither player really keen on, like, charging ahead. In the south side, though, we do get a bit of movement here from Puliputia. 2 units moving up. Getting him close to that Tiger tank.
Territory lost.
Ever closer. North here, bit of quiet as well. We do see German forces slowly building up, and there you go. Matilda fails to penetrate. We got the commandos hiding out, and there you go. Immediately rushing against the Fallschirmjägers to make a run for the building. Got to see a grenade here. But there you go. Panzer IV to the rescue here, stopping the commandos. In particular, Nigel there gets stopped permanently. Panzer IV, they're now in trouble. Need support. We do get a Pack 40 moving up here. LD4. Oh, Flak 36 is also being moved up here. Really well handled, Flak 36 there, by the way, by Puliputia. 2 thumbs up. That is some of the best flak handling I've seen. Fallschirmjägers bringing the Panzer off. Engine damage here, blown up on the Matilda 2. Quite the harm there. 2 Asuka's there. Matilda in the south side, a bit of quiet. Matilda's moving forward. The LD40 wiped out, unsurprisingly, by the Matilda, as it has no gun shield, so its crew is extra exposed here against the Matilda 2. On top, of course, just struggling to penetrate it even remotely consistently. So that goes down.
Has been killed.
Flak 36 moving in here. Back to Evalance. Just going for another Panda 4. And over to Asuka. Matilda's now getting forced back with that Flak 36. South side here, sections moving about. Deeper flank here by Puliputia. Definitely liking those flanks he keeps pulling off here. Snaring up the British Matilda tank here. The Panzers are ultimately forced back here by a swift counterattack. And the flank just keeps dodging all that artillery. Really impressive management here of that flak gun by Puliputia. Evalance pulling up an armored force here up northeast section, forced off. And we got a Pack 40 hiding out there as well. In the middle of the street. Perfect hiding spot. Another M3, 8 M3 Grant actually for Asuka. I was not say another one, but that's been maybe because of part of my just used to seeing the Grants now over the Matilda. Actually kind of read to see when he played commit heavily to Matildas nowadays after they buffed the Grant so much. So they find the commandos, machine them doing what they do best, which is shoot at the British. South side here section pushing back the Panzer Pioneer. Grant almost on there for Asuka. Armoured Support of course, be a good upgrade here for Evalance, but whether or not Evalance commits, there's another match, and there we go. Puliputia with the Tiger tank here, farming a 4th Schwere Panzerabteilung, 3rd Schwere Panzerkompanie there, sending 4th. Germans remain on the defensive. They definitely need to, I think, tactically switch out a bit. They need to try and seize the initiative. Close call here for the Australian section here. Tiger tank moving forwards, backed up with the Panzer Grenadiers here. 88mm gun there, slamming into retreating Aussies. Commanders make a run here for the medic bunker. Laying down the demo charge. Right, lads, we're going to do what we do best. Blow up Germans? No, blow up local infrastructure. That is the British way. Up north, Matilda's moving forwards, backed up with the M3 Grant. That's going to be a heavy armor push straight through the northern streets here, which is particularly going to be effective because Evalance just doesn't really have a lot to stop such a magnitude of armored steel being poured down the streets. We do get the Panther Force moving up, though, of course, crucially, still armored side skirts. All Fudging parties, by the way, have been wiped. That's a bit more painful there for Evalance. I mean, those are good combat infantry, it's decent, but also, good repairing. So, definitely a bit of a loss to flexible infantry. Grant withdrawing, Matilda withdrawing, got the Panther on the flank here. Going in hard there, Grant, they're turning around Matilda as well. Their shots that keep bouncing off the Panther 4 here. Grant down to half health, section caught in front of it as well here. German forces they could assist. We got foot guards now for Asuka. Starting to feel the pressure of all those German panzers. Asuka brings up the foot guards, the bazookas. And of course, the mustaches. And moving back there, a lot of sparks are being sparked up there as it turns on the but you know what that's called in English. Infantry gun wiped out the bishops. We also got a 17-pounder gun now here dug in, and we got the archers. So Allied forces going hard on those 17-pounder guns in all their myriad forms now. Of course, we got a need left to just try and deal with the 17-pounder gun position, though. Less so the archer itself. British forces rushing forwards here. Men screaming orders as the infantry tries to make the way across. Tiger moving in. Up north here, Panther Force slowly forcing the British out, but Asuka is not quite keen on conceding the northern premises to the German army quite yet. We got a 3rd Panther Force there for Evalance. Thumbs up, of course. I still recommend some armoured side skirts, and the officers' quarters, of course, ought to be a good upgrade with all these panzers. Can also soon go for that cheap reinforcements ability there, the reserves. Centre there. Slowly creeping forward with the bishops and the archer. Flak 36 rushing forwards here. A bold move there by Puliputia, even as the panzers they are basically acting as spotters under heavy fire. Medic bunker still standing. And there we go. Flak 36 scores ace. Spectacular hit on one of the bishops. Archer taking a smashing hit out of the Flak 36 here. Allied forces definitely were not expecting that one. Good lord, what was that? That's a flak. He's close. Maybe we're too close. Shut it, Reginald. Panther 4s are going for the isolated Grant, which also then, if they can knock that quickly, they can also pretty much cut off the safe retreating from the Matilda. And there you go, a lot of called in here. I don't know if that was the best spot to call it in, honestly, in a way, but in the sense I don't think necessarily needed it. But there we go. M3 Grant left burning here. Panther 4, they're going for the Matilda 2. Other Matilda 2 separate from the forces, and Caumoh can't easily bring up supporters, but we probably will try. Over to Caumoh and to Puliputia. Whoops. And there you go, almost got the Matilda here. That'll be a really good result here then. Yes, for Evalance, Grant and Matilda absolutely in flames. Ambulance there being handled Matilda. Now the Matilda's actually in a really bad spot because it's going to be awfully close to the Flak 56. We got artillery called in on it. Oh dear. Yeah, naval bombardment. Unit nearby completely caught and splattered across the fields. They're gonna need fertilizer for that one for a while. Flak 56 somehow survives the second volley. And somehow survives the entire volley. Wow, that's got to feel a bit bad there for Asuka. That was a lot of British naval artillery expended just to clear that one out, and it just didn't go down. Meanwhile, got the 17-pounder gun here being hit by every German rocket in the entire sector there, and somehow that also refuses to go down, but at least that's an emplacement, and let's just hang out in the open. Another bishop there for Caumoh. Has not taken up at all. Eager there, of course, could do with some light repairs. Flak gun there being reinforced in, well, most repaired here. The gun can't reinforce when it's like, you know, actually being towed. Funny how that works. The 17-pounder gun position is kind of still standing, though. Well, just as saying that, of course, it suffers a direct hit on the crew. Getting abandoned. There you go, 17-pounder gun expires, gone, kaput. Tiger moving forwards, Panzer Pena moving forwards. We've got machine guns lying abandoned here beneath the Italian sun.
We have vehicles available in reserve.
Tiger moving up, foot guards there getting slammed. Nigel there goes down for the glory of the British Empire, and the rest of the section withdraws. There we go, ground battle machine gun in as German guns are delivering payloads of high explosives amidst their positions. Flak 56 rushing in again here. I mean, I'm really impressed with the way Puliputia just handles that Flak 56 there. There you go, great shot on the archer there, but it's 88 on the gun there. Oh dear, Matilda moves up, draws the eye here of the Flak 56. There you go, bishops again going at it, commanders rushing in. This is turning into pure Call of Duty or Band of Brothers with that Flak 56 just... Or Brothers in Arms, there you go, Brothers in Arms. You know, with that Flak 56 just drawing all of the Allied ire there as it just continues to block up any Allied advance. Finally got the crew though, and the ambulance towing it about there. Got a second archer out here for Caumoh as well now. I can recruit that Flak 56 there. Of course, in theory, like, you know, even Evalance could just go for the buildable one. Build the flak guns. You know, as Evalance will, but could. South side of the German forces trying to put force are hitting mines. 250 after together for Puliputia. I'm guessing just to turn that Flak 56 around. Panther forward. There go. Double archers has proven to be very bad here for the Panther Force health, in particular without the armored side skirts. And there you go, Panther 4 kaput. That was definitely tactically not great, even knowing there's just one archer out of there. Of course, maybe not knowing about the second one, but in even one, you don't want to just charge in blindly with a Panther Force like that without some smoke screens, I'd argue. But there you go, hauling off the Flak 56 there. And we got a Panther 4 calling as well here. Sneaking in some assault troops on top of that Tiger. We got 206 to 272. British forces then ensconced by the northern pond. We got the Grant and commanders there, all dug in here. It's going to require more than just one fighting mega squad. No matter how much Hammond Goering over promises. 206 to 266. There we go, Flak 36 being crewed and set up all again. Really impressive work by that Flak crew there. Or the Flak gun overall there by Puliputia there. Back here to Evalance. And back to Asuka. Now double grants. As for Evalance, we'll have to see what comes next besides hopefully some armoured science skirt. Any more Pentafools could be in here. Of course, just going for a buttload of stews. Air support called in again, another lot of crashing amongst the streets here. Catching in the British infantry, and oh, we got a British lot as well there. Rockets going down here. But there you go, Grant lit up like a cigar at Churchill's 15th birthday. Panzer is pushing forward to catch in the section here. 6-pounder gun setting up here. Flak 36 firing at the British aircraft. Looking to get themselves some nice anti-aircraft badges. I think that got shot down, maybe not. Tiger being pushed back there. Oh, there you go, being picked up. Another Panther fighting on the way here for 250 half-track. Survives the hit. German forces withdrawing there from the north, even as the Allies, they are making a big push. In particular, Asuka there is leading a heavy assault here. The second company here. Wrecking German positions as they move along here. Neither doing what they can to stall the British advance, but it's not going well. But actually worth noting, we got 3 fighting squads out of Evalance now. That's definitely neat to see. You don't see that many fighting typically out of the Wehrmacht. So 2 thumbs up there to Evalance. Meanwhile, Asuka with more grants, even as another one calls got blown up, but there's bloody Germans. I do say, those damn Germans, they keep blowing up our tanks. Well, they're the Americans' tanks anyways. So it's not like it's our problem, now is it, Reginald? Well, the Americans might, you know, ask us for reparations. I'll just blame it on the Germans, get them to pay for it. Oh, you're so smart. Yes, I am. Anyways, Archie, they're slamming into the Panda 4. Flak 46, though. Likely to be the answer to the Archer problem. And we got a lot as well. Yes, now it's time for Puliputia to unleash the Luftwaffe as well here. And there you go, Grants there suffering massive amounts of damage as the Luftwaffe cuts through the open-topped tank destroyers there. Commanders are charging in from behind here with their silent Sten guns. They'll be fighting there. Neilaf as well here. And there you go, Tiga on the move there. Veterans one, of course, opens up for the S-mine launches, which was, as a fun fact, something the very early Tiger tanks had to defend against infantry, but in the end they just kind of dropped them. They tried to briefly also mount them instead on the Panzer III model ends, but even then that was just kind of dropped.
Our victory point is being neutralized by the enemy.
In the end, I think they went with the much simpler enough Verteidigungswaffe system, which is basically a little hatch at the top of the tank that could mount a flare pistol that could then fire, like, you know, fragmentation grenades, flares, or what else you want out of it. Little fun fact there. Up north here, Panther 4, the caught by the foot guards, taking a lot of damage, still armoured sides, because here for Evalance, we've got Pack 40s, fighting mix moving in, catching the foot guards in a bad spot. Massive build up here of British armour, by the way. Grants, Matildas, Archers, Bishops. And there you go, Flak 36 lights up another Bishop.
Command points available.
Like it's Henry VI after another divorce. Tiller being called on the Flak 36 again here. Grant taking another smashing hit in there. Go drives away there. He's trying to there. Go naval bombing. Tearing up the terrain. But the Flak 36 that gets out there in a Hollywood style escape. Pack there destroyed. Tiga withdrawing as well there. Really nice save there with Puliputia. Amazing one. Meanwhile, British forces keep pushing forwards here. Evalance trying to put up a defense here with the Packs, Panzers, and Fallschirmjägers. Then Niebler is also unloading rockets here into the mass British ranks, which certainly only makes the job easier. Grant almost knocked out here. Sappers being incinerated. Grenades are going off. Fallschirmjägers, Panther Force doing what they can. And there we go. We got the Matilda tank somehow barely operating, but it is operating. Packs firing. Panther falling in here. We got smokes there clogging up the line of sight here. Tiga moving forwards. Flak 36 in position somewhat again here. We got here Asuka actually kind of desperately repairing the tanks quite close to the front line. I would not really recommend this. Definitely, like, you know, again, the Flak 36 only things get close, they could just blow up all the grants very quickly. So Highly risky. I get why, because, you know, they don't want to abandon the front line for too long either, but, you know. And the north and south side seem practically forgotten, in particular the south side, but there's just like a one unit. We got 187, 127. Over here to Puliputia again and to Caumoh. Who's finally by going for the company command post there. Quick out swing spotting the Fallschirmjägers there. There you go. Bikes out here. That's pretty late.
We have vehicles available in reserve.
There you go. Tiger fires away there. Oh, German troops are caught repairing a bar. That's not ideal. There you go. Direct fire on the Flak 56 here. Bishop, of course, when they spot it, just start hammering it. Again, quick response Puliputia. Close though. But the last one's quickly away there. Panzers fighting around the centre victory point here. North side, British forces pushing in. South side got the point here. We got less than 9 points left for the Allies. Panzers are routed. Up north here, German Fallschirmjägers are being forced to withdraw here as they, even with the Panzerfaust, just don't have enough. We even got more grunts being brought in, just in case Asuka's kind suggestion the Germans vacate the north isn't heeded. 10 from 4 again. We got the double archers there. Still an armoured Sargos there for Evalance's Panzers. We got that Flak 36 coming up though. Oh, it's a little fun fact about the Flak 36, but the vast majority were actually operated by the Luftwaffe. And there we go, archer down. Full on pack Flak combo. There's the Flak 36 and the pack 40's just one-shotted. That's a real Deutschland strike there. That's definitely going to hurt Caumoh there. 187-70. Yeah, most Flak 36s would actually been operated by the Luftwaffe in massive Flak batteries. And then they've been in the army with some of their Panzer divisions, such that had their own smaller Flak batteries, but the vast majority would have been just in these massive Flak units, and even like regiments operated by the Luftwaffe. Fun fact. Even more fun fact is, while the Flak 36 is one of the most iconic versions, there's actually like even larger versions of this gun with like, you know, 10-centimeter guns, even like I think 12-centimeter guns. The most of those were operated within the borders of Germany. But yeah, there were much bigger Flak guns as well. Up north, the British force going for the Fallschirmjägers, pushing them back here. The lack of anti-tank support for the Fallschirmjägers is a massive problem in the face of that many grunts. Arching forwards here, Panzers in the centre here, pushing forwards as well. We got artillery fire raining down death here. Pack cleared out, ambulance out now for Asuka, or for Asuka for Evalance. Getting that pack 40 back, thumbs up. 17-pounder guns for Caumoh, meaning at this point he's going to have like gone for like every version of the 17-pounder gun currently available to the British. The static one, you know, the buildable one, and the Archer. That's actually fairly impressive. 10 forces advancing, British forces up north. We got Lloyders called in on both ends. Absolute chaos. And there you go. We got all of the Lloyders now called in. Except basically for Caumoh because the Australians don't do anything there. And there you go. Archers, Bishops, all being lit up. Matilda almost knocked out here. Absolute chaos. Pandemonium. Havoc. And we got artillery strikes, but just everything's exploding, ladies and gentlemen. Everything is exploding. If it's not exploding, it's not in the game. Aircraft just flying around there. Trucks being cleared up. Packs. Tigers just casually staring as the entire vision just vanishes in massive clouds of smoke and pyrotechnics and dust. British forces up north withdrawing from the assault. We got 25 points left for the Allies. Fallschirmjägers there catching the foot guards alongside more crucially the Luftwaffe. 187-22. We got the 17-pounder gun there for Caumoh, but probably a bit late to the party now. And there you go, Allies surrender. That was quite the explosive round there. A brutal battle there, but definitely I think both sides could have been more active on the sides. They tried a bit more aggressive there. And I think they also might have overcommitted at least somewhat to a degree there on artillery and probably would have benefited more, at least in particular Caumoh's case, was more on. But still, some hectic back and forth action there. So I hope you enjoyed this match. Hope you learned something from it. If you did, subscribe, like, share, comment. This is Imperial Cheers, and see you all tomorrow for another episode. Bye, everyone.